It's sad, pathetic, but I think Hannah Claire is on her way out. I don't think she's coming back next week. I really,
she's not.
Really doubt it. If she does, she signed her own death warrant on her career. Do you know?
I said this, and you agreed with me before the show started, where I was like, because you said that Hannah for sure spoke to him, which she did.
Yeah.
Now I bet you she said, "Listen, when the chat is clean and it's not like these filthy things being said, I'll come back." He goes, "Don't worry, Hannah. Take a week off. It'll be fine."
Well, it was already such a hostile work environment just with Jeremy's crass, crude comments and
remember when he
sexual
said,
harassment.
Like, shut up, bitch, to her?
And then he was like, "You're not going to say anything when I called you a bitch," and tried to bait her into some sort of a battle and stuff like this. The guy is nuts. It was already a hostile work environment enough as it is, without the entire chat being taken over by detractors and trolls that are just pelting them with every single which way. Like, there's no way that you can do a live show like that properly. There's just not. Like, it's fucked. It's completely cooked. But with Hannah Claire, guys, Jer said she's at leadership camp. I said that this is like when you tell your kids that old Yeller went up to the farm to chase rabbits and play in the cornfields. It's an obvious lie. And we know it's a lie because Hannah Claire is the most active on social media that she's ever been. On her own solo platforms, putting out multiple videos this week, including one just today, just from 7 hours ago.
She's free. And she's glowing. She's radiant. Top comment. And she's not like blocking people, by the way. Look, she's quiet, quit, whoa, buddy.
She's not sweeping this up because she secretly agrees with all of this stuff.
Secretly? Is it a secret?
She basically openly does. But this is what's going to happen. Hannah Claire is going to quietly disappear from quartering shows. There might be an excuse made that she's on maternity leave or she's just too busy with her kid, whatever. And then she's going to pump out these videos on her own channel, waiting until Tim Pool or Steven Crowder or whoever else in the conservative space gives her a call to a chance to be on a real show, on a real platform. She's not going to do a snake stream where she's like, PPP and Andy were right, or come on here for an interview. As much as we would like her to do that, it's probably not in her best interest to do that, because then people won't trust her professionally.
She's more professional. Exactly.
She's not like a drama content creator. It's not really going to help her in any, although she might get a fan base from our viewers, but chances are like they would fall off because the things that she says are not that interesting.
Well, it's not like our cup of tea. It's more like really serious politics, very
super dry and not like very original takes either. Let's be real. And that's what's going to happen. Like, I don't think she doesn't have the courage to come out and make a statement against him, nor does she even have the courage to show up for work anymore and present the united front with Jeremy. And neither does Mel, for that matter. Like, they needed to, if they were going to try and pretend that nothing was happening, even though they took a week off for the first time in 4 years, they all needed to come out as a united front, all together with one voice, one message. We support this deplatforming of the casino. Them. This is harassment. This is wrong. They're incels, blah, 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 blah. They didn't do that. So now they're fucked. It's over. It's done. They're cooked.
Look at the top comment on June's video here. What collecting Funko Pops does to a motherfucker.
Indeed.
My wife bulls.
Indeed.
Look at this. Second comment. My wife's bull, Adam Sellers, is under attack. That's the second top comment.
Like, this is the thing. Had Jer just let us do our show, none of this would be happening.
No.
This wouldn't be happening. Thousands and thousands more people now know about Adam Sellers, the Jubal, because of what he did. He Streisand affected it. And this is the thing is, Jer didn't believe in the Streisand effect because creators were getting deplatformed off of the major platforms by establishment media and the woke bullshit institutions, right? And so he saw that those people were effectively silenced. What he failed to realize, he's not the legacy media. He's not academia. He's not institutionally powerful. He can't shut everybody up. He doesn't have that power. So he's fucked. Well, like, he really thought that he would get away with deplatforming us from everything, and then nobody else would ever criticize him until the end of time. And if they did, he would be able to silence them too. But it's gone way too far. The Streisand effect is real when you don't have the power to 1984 unperson a person from existence. And he doesn't have that power, so he's fucked.
Yeah, and honestly, dude, it's like how he didn't see this coming is beyond me. You know what I mean? How he didn't understand what he was doing would ruin him is crazy. Everyone has seen the Mundane Matt or the whatever stories. The pirate software was the most recent of the failures of someone up and not apologizing.
What really killed him was the messages to Josh Moon.
Oh, dude.
Why he did that, I will never understand.
He showed his ass. Like, he was drunk, obviously.
Yeah, he was out of his mind, but he just confessed his entire evil villain scheme to Josh. Had he just executed the evil villain scheme,
and when everyone else was demonetized,
without like the extortion and the blackmail, and you need to do what I say, or I'm going to take away your livelihood and ruin your life, and all this stuff,
we'd be felted.
We would be felted. He would have easily gotten away with it, and there's nothing we could do. But he wrote his own confession to Josh Moon. I think it was, honestly, for him, it's about like trying to make us submit to him and his power. Yeah. That's what it's about. And making Josh submit to him and his power. And Josh had to say that it was okay. And he's like, Josh, you agree that I can do this, right? It's like, no, he doesn't agree. If he was to agree that you can deplatform and censor whoever you want,
that fucks his whole up.
He couldn't run Kiwi Farms anymore, you idiot. Like, and then the whole time you're doing like you're telling him to share the DMs with me and let us know. And then you don't think they're going to come out, but at the same time in the DMs you're saying that these will come out eventually. Like, it was just mind-bogglingly bad. He's so incompetent.
I'm so happy he fucked up. I'm so happy he's that he thought he was the king.
Use. Like, his brain is actually melted to think that he could get away with it when he confessed to it. That's the thing. That's crazy. It really is.
And he was saying again, he was saying that, I thought it would be only a few weeks, like he was malding today. Jer, it will never end. You don't understand. We're having fun. It's not like we're doing this and we're like, we have to. So I wake up
this
like,
is such a trudge. And I'm just like, it's another day to Jer. It's a day that ends in Y. Jer's drinking and he's about to get raped. And I'm juiced for it. Like, I live for this. It was getting stale with a lot of the other characters we were covering too.
The DSP, like, I like the DSP stuff, but we did way too much.
There's got to be some sort of a break from Phil at some sort of time, because
we're gonna go back to it. But
Phil believes the whole universe revolves around him. It actually doesn't. He's not a speck on a fly's ass in the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so him and iDubbbz, it's like gotten so boring, just awful content.
Man.
So it was just a blessing that Jared did this, that Jared just showed his ass to the whole world and decided to melt down and burn it all down, and continues to burn it all down day after day after day, just printing content. And this is the other thing that Jeremy doesn't understand too. Once this content creation machine begins, once there's this cottage industry against you of all of these channels that are clipping you and your fuck ups, and commentary channels that are covering you messing up, and everybody's making ad revenue and everybody's making super chats, it doesn't stop. Even if Phil was on his best behavior and, he still gets felted. There's nothing you can do. And you're at that point. You're at the point of no return. You are at the point where you have been cemented solidified as a lolcow. There is an active group of thousands of people that hate your guts, that want to see you suffer, and are going to make a pretty penny doing so. And this is it. It's over. It's done. There's really nothing you can do at this point.
And again, it's fun. It's fun to even watch his shitty videos on locals and just pause it, and everyone chats like, "What the fuck?" Like we.
This is the thing too.
Feed off this.
It doesn't even have to be very good content.
Exactly.
Because
it could be the worst.
Because people are so excited to destroy him and rip him to pieces.
Yes.
That, you know, it's just a level of overness. It's a level of heat that he has right now where even the simplest of things are getting a huge pop, where people are marking out for just dunking on like a regular Jer video when he mispronounces a word. You know, that shouldn't be content, but it is, because people want you to fall that badly, Jer. You're an idiot.
And by the way, too, you know what's funny? It's like not only us, what we do. I was watching other people watch Jer. He'll like look to the left and they'll pause it and literally pull like a, wait, why is he looking over there? And it's like a 10-minute segment about
he's doing this ceiling cat.
Like,
well, this is the classic A-logging. And then Jared will go, that doesn't make sense. That's not reasonable and factually accurate. And people just laugh. They're like, we know, we got him, guys. We got him. And there's nothing he can do because he's actually just ass blasted.
He's blinking fast. He's blinking fast. What? Am I?
At every little thing. And he never thought he would be in this position. He thought he was immune to it. But the truth is, there's not any content creator that is immune to this. When it gets to this point, you will be broken. You will be broken on the wheel. Even if you're a strong person, you're going to get broken. Jeremy is not a strong person. He is not going to be able to handle this. He has serious mental health issues that he self-medicates with alcohol, that he medicates with benzos, that he medicates with SSRIs. He has panic attacks and anxiety attacks on a regular basis. It may be time, Jeremy, to start looking at transitioning into the real world, because I don't think you want to be a public figure anymore. And you certainly can't be a public figure in the way that you were before, with the constant oversharing, the constant creepy comments, the constant flexing of wealth and talking about how great you are, how rich you are, while also begging to meet payroll. You can't act that way anymore. You have to make some massive changes.
Melanie Mack is live on Chrissy Mayer right now.
Oh, no. Mel's live on Chrissy Mayer?
I thought she was...
Wait, she was busy today. What was leadership camp or sickness or what? What was the excuse, Jer? Why she couldn't show up today?
Oh my God.
She's already testing the waters of moving away from Jer. Let's not forget rather. In the Melanie Mack lore, Melanie Mack was going to have to get a job. She was done. She was totally cooked a few years back. She had nothing left. And who saved her? Chrissy Mayer.
Oh, wait.
No, Chrissy Mayer.
Oh,
Chrissy Mayer lent a helping hand to Mel and gave her a platform, gave her an opportunity, and she started to garner a small audience around that. So she knows when there's troubled times, and this is what all of these e-girls do, when there's troubled times, go to Chrissy Mayer. Chrissy will shield you. She'll get you some simps that can get you back on your feet. Mel's already planning her exit strategy. Already.
Beyond that, why I said Jer is she like Chrissy Mayer may have brought her on, but Jer was the one who made her do the Melanie Go Boom channel and taught her, you have to post every single day. And he shouted her out for like daily. And I remember that. And it's in the June documentary because he wanted to Melanie Mack. So he promoted her. He's like, I'll save you.
People are bringing up in chat, Melanie saying that she never has to work again a day in her life. That's going to come back to haunt her.
That's bullshit.
Because who is going to donate? This is the same thing with like quartering and his mansion and his saltwater aquarium and all that. Who is going to donate to somebody that's that fabulously wealthy or is flexing in that way? Who, what person out there who's working 40 hours a week, struggling in a fucked up economy with inflation is going to give their hard-earned money to somebody like this?
And it's
who says they never have to work again? It's not true.
Wait, you have to have like 5 million and live in like an island style or like a low lifestyle for the rest of your life.
You would have to move to Southeast Asia.
Something like that. Yeah, like Portugal.
Let's be real. Like jobless John, different jobless John, jobless Johnny Junkers quit his job as an engineer to be a cosplayer.
Woo!
Like professional man-child now doesn't seem to have any source of real income. So Melanie Mack's the breadwinner, but she's deleted her entire catalog of videos, and we learned why today, because she was demonetized. YouTube demonetized Melanie Mack. So she had to delete all of her old content that was spicy, and then they gave her the monetization back, you see. But now she's the breadwinner for that, the provider of the household. Like, it's not going to work because she doesn't have anywhere to go, because this whole quartering thing is falling apart at the seams. Well, it's done.
I would say it fell apart. Like it's a fucking
it's burned down. Like it's completely burned down. We're looking at ashes, and people are just pissing on the ashes now and looting what they can. Like this is just, it's a total smash and grab free for all. Everybody is looting these bombs. What's going on? We're checking out Chrissy. Is Chrissy having to?
I saw her name. It's like that.
There you go.
Chrissy Mayer. Someone said check her stream.
For those of you who have not.
Oh God.
So it's all oranges. And this is the thing. These people are now radioactive. Everywhere they go, this follows them. So eventually what's going to happen, Melanie Mack is going to be persona non grata here. She already made herself persona non grata at Side Scrollers, at Friday Night Tights, at Geeks and Gamers. She's not really welcome there anymore because of her behavior sweeping for Jer. And now even the people who are willing to platform her now have to suffer the consequences of their radioactive reputation. By the way, this isn't even anything evil or wrong. It's just people putting oranges. But this, like, you can't do that. You can't put oranges in a chat. Ooh.
No, she co-signed and laughed and encouraged us losing. Fuck her. This is your life.
But this is the
thing. You don't
get
to walk away weeks later.
And they said inevitably they would win and take our livelihood and take everything from us. And it basically was a declaration of a war of attrition until somebody loses everything. And Jeremy Hambley has not de-escalated from that one bit. He has never said, you know what? I wish I didn't say I would take everything from them. That was wrong to say. That's what he wants. He wants to ruin our lives. And then when we fight back and fight fire with fire, then we're in the wrong and you. How about you?
Yeah.
Winners win and losers lose. And I'm playing to win. You guys. No sympathy for you whatsoever.
Usually we're like, don't touch the poo. Whatever. Now it's like, if you bash them in chat and you're making it, I love it. I find it funny. No, Melanie Mack laughing at our editor losing his thing, and we have to scramble, make a locals, and like all this other stressful as you, bitch. Your life is going to be held now.
By the way, do you think that Melanie Mack, if people were coming into our chat and saying nasty shit,
they would encourage it?
Yeah, they wouldn't go to bat for us.
No.
Quartering's not going to go to bat for us. So you guys. Seriously.
Yeah.
Fucked.
Yeah, so all this, like, I thought it would be only a few weeks. Bro, you took $100,000 a year from our editor. Now you will suffer forever. It.
Anyway, that's the situation. Now, I want to show everybody something
before we
really,
watch the June doc. Yeah.
Before we get into the June documentary, we're going to do 2 quick segments. Okay. The first is going to be, I want to believe. That's what this segment is called. I want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe in the black oil virus and the bumblebees. I want to believe that Jeremy Hambley's bull is on Discord threatening to leak all sorts of images of Mr. Hambley and all of the text messages proving that Heather Hambley sucks his cock, etc., etc.
It's true.
But there's no real actual proof that this is the case. Now I'm gonna tell you guys where this comes from. Okay. So this comes from an account on Reddit. So already, grain of salt, it comes from Reddit. But I will say this, in the defense of the source being Reddit, they are the world's leading experts on cuckoldry. Do you know? They're like the scientists of cuckoldry. So one of these accounts that had a long time history of posting in the cuckold Reddits, like our hot wives and our bulls and all this stuff, they went to the Kino felted Reddit, which I guess is a thing that exists, and they dropped these Discord screenshots that allegedly show Adam Sellers spiraling in a Discord server, that Jeremy Hambley wasn't sweeping it up good enough, and that he was getting flack and he was getting pressure in real life as a result of Jer not being able to sweep it up. And it kind of makes sense for Jeremy's motivation, you know? But I'll just say this. We'll just say that this is like a work of creative fiction that may very well be close to the truth. But let's pull up this first image here to introduce this segment.
This one or
Go back. I just want to show people this.
Okay.
I want to believe. I want to believe. So
believe
here
it.
we have in these screenshots, Master Midwest 81, aka Adam Sellers. And he's here complaining to Blacker Lotus about Jeremy Hambley. Says, I'm getting sick of him. He needs to man up. If he doesn't do something about this soon, I'm going to release everything. DMs, our pics. I have a life and don't need this doxing and swatting.
Wait, Ash. I think this is real. Look at the date.
I know. It all seems to line up. It all seems to line up, buddy.
April 17th was when was that exactly? That was like 2 weeks ago.
But Blacker Lotus goes, well, what would you have that you release? Like what? DMs and pics? And Master Midwest is nothing that makes me look bad. Me at my best, her at her best. Whoa. She's very talented. Yo. But Black Lotus points out, well, that doesn't make sense, to be honest. If you don't want attention brought to you, then why would you release all of that? And he goes, yeah, I know. It just pisses me off. I feel like if I'm going to have to deal with all this, I may as well get credit for what I'm getting.
Yo! Oh my God.
Oh, buddy. Oh. So here he goes. He's like, and it would piss him off, which is a reward on its own. He's so dumb. No OPSEC. Heather wouldn't care either. He got me in this situation with his loose lips, which reminds me of some other pics I have.
Oh my.
Oh, buddy.
This guy goes,
I always thought he had a purty mouth, but really, I don't think you should. It's the thing with her. Is the thing with her still going on? And then he goes, I never confirmed there was a thing, but if there was, then yeah. Once they get a taste of me, they don't want to spit, only swallow.
Oh.
She swallows, allegedly, in this fictional account. And he goes, okay, that's pretty hot. And then we continue. Yeah, man, you might know one day. As far as she goes, I meant to say wouldn't care. Or let me put it this way. If it meant an end, then she would think it's worth it.
I believe it.
Holy. He says, so he's saying that this isn't really going on much anymore. He originally wanted to cut him out altogether and just have Heather join me and maybe bring Redacted over. Not sure who this could be. And that's actually what we usually did anyway. But Jeremy wanted to keep hanging out just as friends. It sounds like Jer. Sounds like cuckold Jer. Jokes aside, it's been a couple of months since we had a scene together. And it's been almost half a year since all three of us were together. But I do have pics and he knows that. I don't want to actually cause trouble because he's stuck with me in some hard times in the past. But I am pissed to have my name drug in the mud when it's something I frankly should be revered for.
I believe.
Whoa, I believe, buddy. Even if those screenshots aren't real, I believe that something similar to that was going on behind the scenes. I allegedly 100% believe it's still real to me, damn it. Can you imagine if it actually was real and the Bulls blackmailing Jer into flagging all this down? I really could be. I would not be surprised at all.
It'd be like no way.
Okay.